pops, and clamps. And I'm playing those two ornaments in particular on this historic Native American flute. It's a Richard Fulbull from about 1920, before 1920, and it sounds absolutely beautiful in this old style of playing that heavily relies on two ornaments, the pop and the clamp. A pop is something that you often hear at the end of a phrase. If I'm coming to the end of a phrase, that kind of signals the end of the phrase, and it cuts off the airstream to the flute. And the clamp is kind of the opposite. The clamp begins a phrase, and often begins a phrase, and I'm doing it by coming from a high note to a low note. Right? So the way we do those in workshops, the way we access those for people who haven't experienced them, is to say the word what. Just say what rhythmically, what. And now we have, at the end of the phrase, what. Keep saying what without even breathing into the flute, and simultaneously do it with your fingers. Come from a low note to a higher note. I'm coming to this note because I think it sounds good on this flute, but you can even go to the top note on the flute, the octave note on the flute. So just say what, and take your fingers off at the same time. What. Keep doing it. What. And when you get some practice with that, you're going to then add breath to it and keep on saying what. You're not vocalizing it, but you're doing it. What. And you're cutting off the airstream with your tongue. What. That's a pop. And the inverse you do with a ta attack, an articulation attack. We've had a FluteCast on articulations previously, and one of the key articulations is a sharp ta attack. So ta, and combine that with clamping your fingers down from a high note to a low note, any high note to a low note. This often works better if you're just using the bottom three fingers on flutes. If you're trying to come from the high note to the bottom note, there's a chance you might overblow it. Just try the bottom three holes. We'll try ta for the clamp, clamps and pops, that's clamps and pops as ornaments. Put them to good use.